Honey oak is back. I know you don't want to believe it, but it is. So if you have honey oak, do not panic. You can work with what you have and make it amazing. So my name is Jane Lockhart. I'm an interior designer, and I'm going to show you our tricks that we use to manage honey oak when we see it in a space so that we know what color is the right color. And I know it's proved because we have to use it. So for those of you who are not sure what honey oak actually is, or this is like a new term to you, this is golden oak, and this is basically honey oak before it's had time to age. Both are kind of in the same family. They're oak as the species, which is the wood behind, and then the color on top has basically an orange, golden, yellow color. Now, if you had honey oak or any basically clear coated oak for a while, it won't be quite as orange as this. It will actually be more golden, especially if it's 20 years old, because the urethanes that were used on cabinets and floors at the time weren't all water based. They may still have been oil or alkyd based, which means it would have turned color, making this more on the yellow amber side than what I'm showing you here. Doesn't really matter. It's basically the same issue. How do I make a white or a light color look good with this when I have a really bossy floor? Well, here we go. Here are my top colors, especially in whites, that you can use against colors like this on the floor. So don't rip out your hardwood, just change your paint. So much easier. Don't listen to people who tell you to tear it all out. So, number one color that I would use with this is a color called Simply White. I'm using Benjamin Moore. Use what you like. The reason this color works with it is because Simply White has a little tiny bit of yellow in it. And because we have yellow here, the two talk to each other really well. Basically, on the color wheel, if you're familiar with that, yellow and orange are side by side on the color wheel, which means they like each other. They're good neighbors. What we want to avoid, if you really want the colors to feel like they go together and it looks rich, meaning expensive or luxury, you do not want to do this color or any color similar to this. This color is called gray owl. Definitely a popular color. Nothing wrong with either of these separately, but when you put them together, the orange in the floor makes the blue in the gray owl look bluer. So although this is a gray, it actually turns blue. And the blue, especially in the wall color, makes your floor turn more orange. So that's the key point we want to remember here. You want to stay with colors that have a warm background. Now, don't be tricked because I know what you're thinking. Oh, fantastic. I can finally use beige. No, you cannot. You have to use a beige that has a little bit of a yellow undertone because otherwise it turns out to be boring, really has no life to it. What were you thinking? Dead beige on the wall. It just looks like you did not try. So the color we want to look for, this is actually a great color. It's wind's breath, is just not good with this. So let me show you this one here. I've got a couple options. This color here is called cake batter. Let me just show you the difference so you can see. Do you see the difference between the two now? This wind's breath, upon looking at it, just looks like beige, but it goes terribly awry when we put it against the background color of the floor or on my color here called cake batter. The cake batter is much warmer, meaning it has a bit more of a yellow undertone, and therefore it's much more supportive of the floor. We just don't want to fight the bossy floor. That's all we're trying to do here. So find colors that have a little bit of warmth in them or a little bit more. Even this color here called crisp linen, which is basically a white, it's mostly white, but you're probably thinking, yeah, it just looks like a basic white here. If I take a color like, here we are, simply white and put it against it, can you see the difference there? You can see now that this color here, the crisp linen, has a lot of yellow undertone in it. But against a floor, you can't see that because the floor is bossy. It means it's stronger than this. So you can be a little more risky in your whites against colors like this because you're trying to overcome the strength of the color in the floor. I'll just say it again. This has come back. So don't panic and think, I got to get rid of it. You don't have to get rid of it. You just have to pick the right colors to go with it. The other thing I'll suggest is adding black or any high contrast color in hardware, maybe in door handles, anything like that can also help support this. So don't forget, anything is doable. Don't throw it away. Let's be sensible.